Mangu tugenda kuba tutandika. Tuli mu court, tuli ku anti court martial emakindye. Tuli court martial emakindye. Sibira saundi mumpulira bulungi. Shiralinga. Tambuza video. Shiralinga kooti egenda kuba ng'etandiko kutuusewo mu budde. Kutuusewo mu budde. Tambuza video. Shiralinga. Bannamateeka bakatuuka era nga bw'obalaba. Bakatuuka, bannabyabufuzi baabo bakatuuka. So tuba tugenda kuba tutandika. Ono Extreme Media is liking the video. Waliko Extreme Media
that the Constitution of Kenya is similar in terms of right and the requirements of due process to the Constitution of Uganda. In both countries, due process is emphasized. And therefore, as has been ably demonstrated by Council Arias Lukwago, the fact that agents of the state of Uganda arrested or abducted the two gentlemen from Kenya and brought him back without any court order from Kenya. Because even where the states have an extradition treaty, you still have to present a person to the court in the country of arrest. So they ought to have been presented to a court in Nairobi, and that court is the one that would have ordered for their being brought to Uganda. In that court, these two gentlemen would have had the opportunity to object to their being brought. They would have had a say. But now they were brought against their will, and the state, the arresting authorities, have actually violated the constitutions of Kenya and laws, the constitution and laws of Uganda, and the laws of the East Africa community. The Constitutive Act, Article 6 and 7, the rule of law principle, has been violated by renditioning Dr. Kisa Besigye and Obed Rutale from Kenya. What if the arms alleged to belong to defense forces belonged to the defense forces of Kenya? Would it be a criminal offense triable in Uganda? Those are the issues. That's why in each country, jurisdiction is territorial, within the territory. I know the UPDF Act does talk of beyond its jurisdiction, but that is also a constitutional question. If you look at the Constitution of Uganda, Article 126, actually here to agree that the UPDF courts are such subordinate courts set by law. But those courts, just like all the other, prosecute somebody in the courts of Kenya. So you are sitting, you are being asked to take plea on a matter for which this court martial and all courts in Uganda have no jurisdiction whatsoever. If it is in Athens, the courts in Greece will have jurisdiction. If it's in Switzerland, the courts in Switzerland will have jurisdiction, not the courts in Uganda. And the UPDF Act, made pursuant to the Constitution of Uganda, cannot amend the Constitution of Uganda. So if the Constitution gives territorial jurisdiction of the courts as Uganda, the amendment of the UPDF Act, which seems to expand the jurisdiction of this court beyond Ugandan territory, is unconstitutional. It must defer to the Constitution, and these charges must be thrown out. I give way to any colleague who may have something to add.
And as Mr. Karua put it, Section 208 of UPDF Act empowers us, which reads, that a person alleged to have committed a service offense may be charged, dealt with, and tried under military law, whether the alleged offense was committed in Uganda or out of Uganda. And we are saying Greece, Kenya, and Switzerland, indeed they are out of Uganda. But it is provided by the law. And it is not this court that has those powers to repeal this law. When this law was passed, I believe Council could have been one of those that were in Parliament, probably had boycotted the parliamentary sessions. But it was there, it is there. There is that post. I don't know whether he read it, and it is not in this court where he can bring its unconstitutionality. Yet he knows where it is supposed to be in case it is unconstitutional. Section, so that one.
Issue we dealt with today was the issue of intimidation of lawyers following the arrest and sentencing of Aaron Chisa on the 10th for merely trying to get access to the court to represent the client. We feel as advocates intimidated, and we raised those issues before the court. I believe we were not satisfactorily answered, but the other issues we have raised, because we had to draw the attention of the court. We are not here by accident. The law provides, the Constitution, the UPDF Act, all provide for an accused person being represented by a lawyer of their choice. And therefore, we need access to the court without let or hindrance. Today, access was much better than earlier, but outside the court, most of the lawyers are having to walk long distances, being forced to park their cars away from the court. We raised that as an issue. We are yet to receive a satisfactory answer. Then it came to the issue of amendment of the charge sheet, which we were rejecting because we wanted the issue of jurisdiction dealt with first. They read, the court ruled that the charge sheet, they will allow the amended charge sheet. It was read. An accused person who is a serving military officer was joined in the charge. He pleaded not guilty. We advised our clients not to plead because they had objections. But they are also well versed enough to know that when they have issues, they should not plead. So Dr. Besige spoke and said he wanted his lawyers to raise objection to the charges. We have raised objection to the charges, mainly on the manner in which they were brought from Kenya without any extradition order, without appearing before the court, without immigration procedures. We have also raised the issue of territorial jurisdiction. The Constitution of Uganda and the UPDF Act all point to territorial jurisdiction within Uganda. The UPDF Act appears to give jurisdiction outside, but we are arguing that jurisdiction is territorial because that's what the Constitution says. We are now waiting for a ruling tomorrow. The court has adjourned. The military has also, the prosecutor has given his replies. We are waiting for a ruling tomorrow on whether the courts in Uganda, including the General Court Martial, has jurisdiction on matters that happened in Kenya, in Athens, Greece, and also in Switzerland.
What can you say on the issue of Section 117, which talks about civilians being charged in this court? Because it is what they are.
I guess I'm still before the same court, and I had indicated that I can communicate in English. A1, English, sir. I found English. Obeyed study English. Find the message and obeyed study. Your lawyers are known. Back to Captain Nora. You have the right to be with lawyers, and we have a lawyer of the army, and Captain Subuga. It is your choice. If you have your money, you can go and hire a lawyer from outside, but Afande Subuga and his team, they are paid by the state. So, do you want to use Afande Subuga, the lawyer of the state, or you want to hire your own lawyers?
I would intend to get other lawyers, but for the meantime, I can go with Captain Musawa.
For the moment, he opts to use Captain Subuga. Lastly, this is the panel of the judges who will hear your case. Look at them carefully If you have any objection with any of the members, you will say so. But you will quote the reason why. I'm starting with you, Fanderesi. Do you have any objection, any of the members?
I don't know who the members are. And I know who they are before I raise an objection or otherwise.
They are here. Look at them carefully. Captain Ola.
Mr. Chairman, this may go to the issue of names, ranks, introducing the panel. Really, I do think that is where we are. Because he can't just say, look at them. What if you don't know someone? The requirement is actually to the names be read out and all that.
Have any objection with any of the members who have introduced themselves?
Does the court have more members than have been introduced? Because if they do, we want to know all the members of the court, whether they are here or whether they are not here, so that we can object or not object, since they are interchangeable.
That's right, Kano. There is Kano Garebo, who I've not seen him today, and there is Captain Nekore.
I think, sir, on our proceedings, the key issue is that the court is composed of 7 members.
Are you not taking us back? It is pre-taking. We can say yes or no, and then we can start from there.
I think, sir, the issue of Mr. Chairman, the rule is before pleading to the judge, the accused may offer a plea to the jurisdiction. That is the rule, and this is what I'm quoting. And oftentimes this court martial has reminded us to abide by these rules, and the judge advocate is so passionate about these regulations. I hope this time round is going to appropriate the advice of this honorable court martial, that it's within the accused's right not to take a plea until the ruling is delivered from the territorial jurisdiction.
You wanted to say something?
I'm reminding Council Kwabo that the accused himself raised that objection. I'm the one talking. Objection. No, you cannot object when I've talked. Objection.
Can you listen and he finishes what he's talking
You have
about?
not raised anything.
You have not even heard what he's saying. Now what are you objecting without even listening to what he's saying?
I can confidently tell this court and those who are present that the matter was raised and the court ruled on the matter. Registrar, can you avail a ruling that was raised objecting to jurisdiction by this court? Just to remind you, you read the ruling and when it was delivered. And we proceed.
'98, Colonel retired Dr. Kiza Besige. A2, Hajo Bedru Tare, accused persons. Ruling on application made by Council Elias Rukwako.
Ruling raised on the jurisdiction of the court, not the one of Rukwako. The one of Rukwako is not yet read.
We are also interested in that one. If it is ready, we have been asking for it since morning.
I think if you don't have it, either you go to consult your files. But I know that the ruling was open.
Why are you standing, all of you? No, sit. Sit, counsel. You first sit. Get that ruling registrar so that we don't waste. We have taken time. That ruling is there.
as judge advocate of this court, the registrar is even under my office, and I am reading it is here. I have not written it now. So the ruling was pronounced by court. It is the accused who raised it himself on day one. So it shouldn't be a point of saying that you are raising it now. What ruled on it?
My Lord and members, let it clear. On the first day, the accused persons were not represented, and that's when they raised the objection of jurisdiction. And on the same day also, Lord Mayor, as then was, now is the council, also raised objections. So there were two rulings. One was given, another one was pending. So the one that I'm reading today was giving the background of what happened in court, and then another one you haven't given us to read it. So I pray to proceed with the one on jurisdiction that was raised by accused persons at the time who were not represented. Citing section 117 of the UPDF Act Cap 330, court ruled that this honorable court had jurisdiction and has jurisdiction over the accused persons, since they are all subject to military law by virtue of the same section. And ended there. And he proceeded and read the charges, the accused persons, to which they all pleaded not guilty. And then that's when Rukwago Elias, with due respect, by then was not counsel, had no instructions, proceeded and also raised some objections as pertaining to the charge sheet. That's what we have.
Yes, because my record is starting with the one of registrar. Why are you saying that I'm writing my own things?
That one was finished. Let us proceed. I was asking the Colonel that SJ, have you had understood the charge read to you on count one?
I have heard and I have responded that I have objections to taking the plea on this charge and requested my lawyers to present my objections.
You are right, but at this moment I'm asking you, the accused person, if you don't accept, you say I don't accept. If you accept, you say yes, I accept.
Accept what?
There are two things. If you have had and understood, another question is, do you accept or you don't accept?
Accept what?
Let me be of help to you, Mr. Chairman.
Do I plead guilty or not guilty? Or you want me to take a plea?
He has invoked Rule 23 that he is objecting to taking plea.
Yes.
And therefore it may not be fair to ask him whether he accepts when he clearly invokes.
What's going to happen is that we are going to allow the political leaders.
Please, whom you know? Whom you know?
So, and the rest, those who enter, and even the public, not only the category. So, yeah.
You took us
the restaurant without breakfast. Allow me to invite the political leaders.
And the aunties.
Don't do that.
Atabi yatu ndio lingana kubanga ine linyale ina taga ye.
Come after, please.
Yeah.
C'est la famille.
That is our chairman Nakaseke. Yes, he's the chairman Nakaseke. He traveled from far.
I know you. I will allow you.
That is our chairman, Kawin.
That's the chairman of
I can give you the list of political leaders if you want. I can write it.
So now the other one cannot.
Enough, Dennis?
Council enough, Dennis?
Then Kabusu Moses.
The entrance is no, someone a chunk and
Chairman w'abavubuka
Karua. Yambadde ekkooti sendi wa kkooti
kooti etuse yeyambadde ekkooti
Fund and the press.
Press, we are the last people. That's how they want it.
Press. Abayiga temutambula temukyali apolitical leaders
Excuse me, can I move? We are going. Who decides who the Please,
Tom.
Ku Christmas nkunoonya zakulaba nyingira munda bapadde ekifuba bweru nyambadde tisati yange awo wandaba saddamu okulaba nakunoonya nani saddayo okulaba natula maaso bampa ekifo maaso wenyini kabisa nentuulaawo amazima saddayo okulaba watuuleyo n'osirikira ddala ate wenyini bali abamawulire webali wenyini nengazesokulaba nene we natuma omulimu yabula mukira ize kyamana kivaayo
ate n'abaana tukyali bweru twagala omusiba esente z'amala
So my guys, hope you're well.
where you're watching from, Political Extreme Media video. This is class video. It's my name. Yeah, and you're watching Extreme Media video. You're live at Court Martial in Mackenzie, where Dr. Yesterday has been brought. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hope the sound is clear. Where are you watching in from? Where are you watching in from? Where are you watching in from? Ekifaananyi kireesedde
media.
Seka, where are you? Come here.
Okay, let's proceed. We shall carry you. Bravo, Odazi.
President Karua, President Unu, President Wafu. Twetereza the president.
Together now with Kelly. As you can remember, there were 2 accused persons, now there are 3. Thank you very much,
banange abantu bali mu kugezaako okubanga bagenda
Kano bali
With the list, people cannot go up.
Wimire wano temugende eri.
Okay, Okun Sayas.
I'm present.
I like your picture. Okay. Tumusime Kato. Kintu Laiko.
Also, slowly,
Okay. So where is the list of the
sharinga
keep standing here.
Okay, now
I think Chintu Laiko. Okay. Kato Wilson. Wimbas Nalukola. Juan Kapdala. Akachimpa Godfrey. Wanda Ronald Samuel. Ernest Kalibala. Frederick Jempanga. Alistair's name.
Let us wait for those who are going
It is very hot.
Then I'll read you Proscopia Kunihira.
The political actors wait. Let's first start with him. What was good? Wait from there. We shall let us sort out this, then come back. We shall come back for you.
For us, we don't need this. Press.
Political actors.
We can wait for the person to enter. You can give him.
If there's another way, you can come back.
Yeah, okay. Please, huh?
I'm coming to see you.
Let's take your seat, huh?
Then I'm cold.
It's okay.
Let people first go back. Yeah. Then we shall handle you. Let us come for you. We don't care. But you don't decide where to do any of this.
And you don't decide where. This is good. This is good.
But the court has a direction. Can you help us with something? Let's have some ways. Politely, kindly.
I don't want to see.
Then you can understand.
Just here. I want to stand here.
You stay here.
Koti bakoti.
For clarification, the first communication was wanted only the lawyers to what? First take their seats.
Yes.
Okay? Then next will be
Political leaders, I know this.
yes.
So just
leaders and
what about
us parents?
Yeah.
Yes, even parents.
Parents.
It's okay.
Parents sit first, the public sit, the lawyers come, and the chairman comes.
That's
But for you, you do it the other way around.
That's your procedure, not our procedure.
If you are
All the
court,
same.
you must behave like court.
Yeah, you will no problem. Maybe we have
Court must be a court.
But what's important, go to the court.
So we have the list of parents.
I'm the doctor. And the doctor. After where is the doctor?